decided to drink some of my black cherry whiskey and 7-Up. Hello! Sounds fucking awesome. Anyways, say hello to the cheapest pair of skull Maybe I'll turn down desktop audio because I'm so worried about peaking my mic. How's that? Testing, testing, how do I sound? More? Yes, you. Does the quality sound right? I'm hoping that it's taking my the mic that it's supposed to, and not this mic. Let me see, let me pull up my stream manager here. Me fucking, oh, hello. It's fucking stuck. Why does Stream Manager suck dick? Why is it just easier to go to my own channel and watch as a viewer? Seems a lot lower than the game. Oh, well, see, now I'm just hearing an echo, echo, echo. So, okay, well, on mine, it sounds like you can't hear the game at all. Hang on. Go up a little bit there. Leave the other one down. Maybe I'll go away. I'll hold this way back here. Testing, testing. How do I sound? I think that sounds alright. I think I'm quiet. Let me voice up a little and game audio down a little. What I need is more than a single viewer to be weighing in right now. Never mind, it is on my end. It's on your end? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Great and grand and groovy. Well, I had an emotionally exhausting day. I'm very tired. Someone set my volume to 50%, so everything was quiet. I assumed that everything was very quiet. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm emotionally exhausted today. But I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna finish this game. Today, tonight. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if I go past my bedtime. My face feels really dry right now. My neck rash is much better. I am not itchy. There's just one little spot on my ear that I don't know if I like. How close are you? I'm super close. Let's pull this shit up. Let's pull up my fucking flowchart. I have...
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
I have as much... I think about as much left as I played last time. Maybe a tiny bit more. What do you mean outside the study? Hang on. Where the fuck were we? I'm gonna be so real, I don't remember what we were doing. But yeah, that's just about as much left as I played last time. So it shouldn't be too much longer than my usual stream. I shouldn't be up too late. But it also shouldn't matter because yesterday I stayed up till 3 a.m. For what reason? I wish I knew. Probably subconsciously trying to put off the events that happened this morning. I remember you solved this puzzle and went into the workshop. Oh yeah, because then the workshop was like 2 doors in like a U shape. So now I'm back outside the workshop. That's right. I was like, why am I still in the library? I swear to God I went past the library. I'm back, gamers. But yeah, my neck rash is better, and I got a new moisturizer for my face because I'm making the skincare journey. Let's actually hang on. Let's go. Let's not save, but still return to the title so that I can put the music back on so I can yap. Great, I agree. No, not reset to default.
The nonary game, the nonary game, nonary game.
This is what I was doing before it went live.
The nonary game, the nonary game, the nonary game, the nonary game.
Just having a little fun with it. The only thing I've done for skincare is cover my face in my own blood. Hey, there's plasma in there. That's good for healing. So you're onto something. But yeah, I'm making. I figured out, or I have maybe figured out, in my researches of products and products that are good for what's going on with my skin, that maybe what's going on with my skin is not what I thought it was. And maybe perhaps I have been using products for bacterial acne, when in fact my acne may be fungal. Just had a bag of the plasma, just hanging around. And so I've been trying to switch to products that are safe for fungal acne and don't have ingredients that will like feed it. Because I'm like, I've tried, like I've been on this skincare journey for like over a year at this point, and literally my skin has stayed exactly the same, if not worse, throughout this whole process. And so even though I don't have like the typical like showings and signs of fungal acne, that is another sign of fungal acne, that like literally nothing does anything ever. So I'm gonna try and treat it like that. And I have stopped using my face wash, which I think may have actually been the cause of why I was so itchy, because it made me very, very dry. And I was itchy like along like here and along my neck, which is not really a spot that I think to moisturize because I don't really wash that area. I just wash like on my face, like a little bit down my jawline. But it is very possible that the wash was like rinsing and running onto here, and then I wasn't moisturizing it, and then I was getting super, super itchy because it was super dry, even though it didn't really feel that dry, but that's all I can think about. I kind of assumed it was more allergies. Yeah, I don't know, I've just never had allergies like show up that way. But either way, I'm not itchy anymore. And I'm not using my face wash anymore. It was also like my eyebrows were like super burning, and I didn't realize that really until I got the new moisturizer and I put it on. I was like, wow, my eyebrows are fucking burning. So yeah, I'm not using that face wash anymore. One, because I think it dried me out way too much, and two, because I think it has ingredients that feed fungal acne. So I don't use that anymore. Right now I'm doing just a toner and a moisturizer. It's a new moisturizer. It's fungal acne safe, but I don't know, I put it on and I don't feel all that moisturized. Like my skin feels really soft and smooth right now, which is nice. I wish I could rub my eyes more, but it just makes them itch more. Oh my god, I fucking feel that. When the allergies are bad, ooh, that's the worst. I have to like take ice cubes and put them on my eyes. Yeah, so my skin feels like really soft and smooth, but it doesn't feel like, it's got that kind of like tight, like dry feeling, you know? So I'm thinking this moisturizer is not going to be for me. I'll use up the rest of it because like I like it, and it's you know, more or less doing the job. I usually just put a little bit of extra Aquaphor on top because me and Aquaphor are just besties for life. I'll never leave her behind. I know some people like mix like a drop or two of oil into their moisturizers if it's not quite doing what they need, but the only oil I have to hand is coconut oil, and I don't think that's like, some people it works for their face. For me, it used to, but at this point, I don't really want to try it. Because my skin is different than it was in high school. I can't just do coconut oil only. Why am I out of focus? Look at me! Look at me! Coconut oil feels so weird. Yeah, there's a little something to it. But I don't know, I have not been paid for a single day of work since September, so I can't really like go out and buy like a nice face oil to mix into this moisturizer, so I'll use the Aquaphor that I have and just layer my products right now, and then down the line I'll just get a different heavier moisturizer, so I only have to use one. That is my preference. There's a tea that I have that has coconut oil. Oil in tea is interesting. Very interesting indeed. Rub it on you or eat it. Coconut oil can do it all. Coconut oil truly can do it all. Man, I keep saying how I feel tired. I feel like I don't have much commentary on the games. I feel like I'm not like as like quick and sharp-witted as I feel like I should be, like I expect from myself. And here I am on like 2/3 to half of the amount of sleep I usually get after like a long, emotionally exhausting morning. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this puzzle game. I said I don't like this tea and I don't know what to do with it. That's the worst. Because it's like, how do you give it to someone? You're like, yeah, I don't like this. You can have it. I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing with all my face stuff to Tessie. If I remember to bring it this week. Like, do you want my face stuff that didn't work for me? I love flat Sprite. But flat Sprite's watered down from the ice that melted. It's all loose leaf tea, so they need the right stuff to brew it. Oh, gotcha. They gotta be a tea person. Ugh. I know I'm gonna feel better once I get into the game. Flat Sprite is so good. Like, honestly, it's just like juice. It's just sweet juice. I wish I had little snacks. And the thing is, I do have little snacks, but they're just not the ones that I want. Yeah, since my job is not paying me right now, there's like a employees only food pantry available to us, and just like snacks and shit available all the time. I'm weird for liking Cedar Mist better because it's watered down Sprite. It's the same. As far as I'm concerned, it's exactly the goddamn same. But yeah, no, and like, I think I mentioned this last week, like, you know, sometimes the other companies in our building will like buy us pizza. This week it's been McDonald's, and it's like, I just feel kind of gross. But it's like, I'm eating all these like carby, fatty foods that it's like, I've been doing a pretty good job like eating healthy and cooking like well-rounded nutritional meals for myself. At least you have a big paycheck at the end of the shutdown. Ugh. Yeah, I will get paid back. I know there are some furloughed workers who do not even get that, so I do have to be grateful for what I can get. But doesn't super duper help me right now. But yeah, no, I've been trying to cut down on like carb heavy and fat heavy just to like cut down on the cravings for it. Because right now what I'm experiencing is like, I'm eating pizza and McDonald's every single day because that's what's available to me. And like the snacks in the food pantry are like chips and candy. So it's like, ooh, I got my taste for it back. And that's all I want now. Yeah, those things bring about themselves. Yeah. So I'm just like, I want more chips, I want more candy, I want cookies and sweets and pizza. But I've been doing so good with my vegetables. But here's what I've been doing. Since I am getting these free meals that are not super healthy, I can use the small amount of money I do have budgeted for groceries to buy like healthy things only, since I don't have to buy like the bulk of my meals like protein and whatnot. I can focus all that money on like nuts and seeds and vegetables. So that's what I'm doing, but it's not satisfying to me right now. I want chips and candy, and what I have is pumpkin seeds and spinach and broccolini and carrots. Do the base meal covered and focus on the veggies. Yay. 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 I'm an adult. I'm a responsible adult, and I snack on vegetables, and I like it. Man, I've been yapping for a minute, huh? Do I usually yap this long? You know, now that I say that, I think yeah, I do. I think yeah, I do. I am a yapper. I feel slower today. I feel groggy. I was gonna try and take a nap. And what I was like, oh, I'm gonna allow myself to not do the one chore I had planned for today because I knew I was gonna have an emotional, exhausting morning. Some streamers will yap for 2 hours before the game starts, so you're doing fine. So true. So true. So I was like, yeah, I don't have to do the one chore that I planned today because I'm more exhausted than I planned even. So I'll just take a nap before I stream. And you know what I did instead? I played fucking video games. Just like I did all night last night. Playing my fucking video games. And not sleeping. And what do you know? I'm tired. Video games better than that. I mean, yeah. Video games better than sleep in general? Yeah. I'm just like, I'm replaying just a cute little comfort visual novel for like the 4th fucking time. Maybe even the 5th time. Well, the reason I stayed up late last night is because I realized that there was a bit of DLC that I had bought and never ended up playing because you have to like choose certain dialogue options to unlock it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why have I never played this? I didn't realize that you had to choose certain dialogue options because I just simply, those were options that I would never have chosen, like, ever. They're just not my style for a visual novel. But I went back and I chose those just so I could play the DLC because I did fucking pay for it. I'm debating opening a game, but if I do, I will not sleep tonight. Are you busy Sunday night? I work on Sunday nights, tragically. Darn, yeah, apologies. Apologies. One of these days, I will get my silly little accounting degree and get a silly little big kid job where I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Watch party for Epic the Musical. What is Epic the Musical? I've never even heard of this. Which is wild because I am a theater kid. You would think news would have gotten around to me about musicals. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to make it either way. One of these days, I'm gonna get my big kid Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job. And then I can do things with other people. And it'll be great. I need to remember to call the new bank that I signed up with because they offer free financial advisors. A free session. Possibly even multiple free sessions. So I need to remember to call them. I tend to enjoy working on Sunday when I could. Right now I enjoy working on Sundays because I get fucking extra money for it. I mean, not right now, I'm not getting paid, but like my current job does Sunday differential. So I will work Sundays as long as I can. Ooh, someone had asked me to trade schedules with them, and I would be off on Friday and Saturday, which would be huge. However, it's earlier in the day, so I won't get as much night differential. And I would have to leave my current, like, shift, which is, like, really well staffed. And I would be put onto a shift that is very poorly staffed. Fucking focus, look at me, look at me, look at me. Look at me! Look at me! What is my camera fucking doing? This was supposed to be a good camera. By the way, here. Do you need to see me better? Are you focusing on her? She's stealing my goddamn spotlight. Because she is the goddamn spotlight. Ugh. Yeah, I just keep daydreaming of like when I'm not doing what I'm doing right now and I can do something else. But I'm gonna talk to a financial advisor and see the best way to get to doing what I want to do. Because I have been thinking about just like not working at all and going to school full time. I would have to like sell my house and downsize pretty significantly, but I want to do that anyways. What is up with this? Hello, that was so loud. I thought I remembered to turn that down. Why? we doing this? Why are we doing this? Oh my god, I'm so distracted today. Turn that down. I forgot what I was saying, but I mean, it's probably the same shit I've been saying forever. Let's play the game. I want to play the game. Let's fucking play the game. Gamers! If you forgot it, time to game. So true.
Huh.
Ah!
I think the
For
shaking
fuck's
stopped.
sake!
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger. You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card too. Hey, Junpei.
You forgot to time to the game? What? What? Oh, that's the chat I just read.
Yeah, I know. All right.
You're doing good.
It's open.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
then. I'm not really feeling like I am, but thank you.
Okay, Neptune Key. Let's see if you work. Yes! I think it unlocked.
You think? That made the
Says
classic
incinerator.
unlocking sound. You already read it? I did already read it. I don't know why I thought it was a new chat.
So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
You think so? You think so? You think so?
Then there ought to be a lever near the door. Yeah, right here.
Crank
Pull
that
and
thing.
the door should open. Got it.
Sure, there's hot stuff
Let's
in
go.
there. Hubba hubba. Oh, oh, oh!
What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, I forgot we were catching up with people. So what? Do we think Santa is 0?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Oh, she's using that classic breathy "I've been stabbed" voice.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Convincing.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it.
Let's see who else was with them. Ace and Lotus.
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, and they can just reuse the art from the other ending. Let's go. Looks like someone burned bridges in there.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that.
You're on fire. Okay, then that might be your best one yet. That one, I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10.
You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
CEO, or pharmaceutical CEOs be like.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1.
Right, and the bracelets aren't what they say they are either.
Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Immediately cuts to Santa.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
Although at the same time, we have lots of time for twists and turns and reveals.
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening?
Oh. Yeah, because someone's bracelet's fucking wrong. I can't remember. I can't remember whose bracelet is different. How far back does this go? Because this was like before the library, before the study. Yeah, no. I don't remember what bracelets were wrong and what they were actually supposed to be. I'm pretty sure June's was actually a 9. But I think they said that there weren't 2 9 bracelets, so was the 9 actually a 6 or what?
One more time.
Oh.
Now open! No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening? Now!
Get his ass! Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces.
You oughta.
But if a suspect
Let's see
can't
it.
talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
So is no one gonna comment on how Snake is alive? Hey, where's Clover? She was with us. And she's still with us. She's just quiet, I assume and I hope. Well, Ace gave it a shot. Then, keep him coming.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Tell him.
Ace,
Don't worry, I'm fully loaded. Hey!
you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, he didn't know.
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright, we'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone.
How did he even recognize him?
You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous.
We've already gone over these 4 motives in the other ending, didn't we?
Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself,
I mean, I think both of those things can be true at the same time.
so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
I think all of these
You
can be true
convinced
at
him to
once.
break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake.
Looks like Junpei found all the aces in this guy's sleeve. Hey! Oh! 4 motives, 4 aces!
That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago.
Dude, this guy's still on the ground. Seven's got a hell of a punch.
You remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
He probably does.
But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping
Oops,
quiet
sorry.
because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him.
You got a lot of exposition here, Junpei. Your
That was
role
when
play
you
as this
decided
guy.
you had to kill him.
I know I literally just put on chapstick, but I'm just like, I'm really feeling it today. Really feeling like caring for my lips.
The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel.
Never have too much chapstick. You don't even know who you're talking about. I'm the absolute queen of chapstick. When I had braces, the orthodontist I went to had free chapstick in the lobby. Once the doctor told me to put it on every 3 minutes. Well, that's fucking, they're working for big chapstick. But no, every time I went to an orthodontist appointment to get my braces tightened, I would take like 4 or 5 free chapsticks. And like, I just ran out of those like this year. I got my braces off like almost 15 years ago, and I just ran out of that chapstick. And then when I was like searching around for jobs, I had worked a little bit at a mall who also had free chapstick in the lobby. So every time I would lock and unlock and sign in the front desk person, free chapstick for me. And an issue of licking my lips, need to get a bad tasting one to end the habit. It's okay, that makes more sense. That's coming together. One time I went to Pride, and my most favorite stand there was it was a stand with a table with a little wheel on it. And every other slice on the wheel was free spin, free chapstick, free spin, free chapstick. So you could just keep spinning that thing till you get a chapstick. Awesome. And I got me a Rainbow Pride chapstick.
Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in.
Did he have a bracelet? Do we know what his bracelet fucking was? Did he just also have a 2 bracelet? Hang on, I have fucking questions. I thought there were no repeat bracelets.
9
What's going
seconds
on?
later, the door closed.
Like, no
And
wonder
then
this fucking
81
guy thought he was
seconds
Snake. The
passed.
mathed.
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Then you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Bitch, he's right here.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Thank you for killing the wrong
Although,
man.
to be honest,
Fucking wild.
even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
I don't remember what he said.
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
Find it ironic that Snake's eyes is blind. Yeah, no, that I think that was part of it. That's part of why he chose the name.
You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle. Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse.
Wait, they used all the exact same puzzles?
All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it.
I mean, to be fair, Junpei, that was not that difficult to figure out.
With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
He killed him right there in front of him? How did Musashido get there? What was he doing there? How had he not gotten out? It had been like 4 fucking hours.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
How did they not hear this? How could they not tell it was a fresh kill?
One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
How was Ace not covered in blood?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote.
Outing himself in front of everyone.
That wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace.
Was he trying to make it seem like... He's trying to make it seem like Junpei killed the other guy? They could have just found a dead body. He didn't need a fucking alibi. He didn't need to plant evidence.
Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Ace sure had a killer time. Oh, Zen, you're declining again. I'm only gonna give that one a 5.
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Huh. Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent.
No, he couldn't have that.
Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters.
Ooh.
Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
And wouldn't Junpei notice, like, a big fucking, like, pocket watches are not, like, light. You would notice that, right?
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
And, like, Junpei would have known that Ace had the pocket watch. Would it matter if he planted it back onto the man who handed it to him? You could have just handed it back.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation.
Pickpocketing is easier than you think. I have heard such a thing. I have heard this before.
I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented.
Studied for 6 months.
But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
Still on the ground.
I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared.
I would steal from my friend and give it to another to make them look like the master thief. Zen. Goddamn mastermind over here.
The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
Idiot.
But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
This almost feels like a fucking reverse psychology card.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
Wait, he really tried to confess? No, I don't think so. I think he went in to try and kill the witness because he didn't want to confess, and he was just gonna try and get out.
That's why this nonary game happened.
A CEO tried to be honest? No, that's not what's happening. He's doing his best to do anything but.
Am I right? Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Ooh, first
don't know any-
of the stream.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you.
Caught.
But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago.
This just seems like a lot of confessions for like where we are. Oh, we did move down one novel spot.
I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing. No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Makes much more sense. Yeah.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out,
Oh.
but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Okay, plot twist. June. Okay. Hear me out. I have no reasoning.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake.
June forgot they were Zero. I mean, she's been super like fucked up this whole time. I don't know if she's forgotten or if she's like playing it up and just like lying.
Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
We're gonna count that one as a huh. We're at huh number 2.
To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Holy shit, is she still alive? And she's just been living in here the whole time?
What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
Is this the morphogenetic field thing? Is he receiving something? Do you have
What was the
fake
nonary
memories,
project?
Maybe? Is that a thing they can do? I'm sure the rust is edible. Good source of iron.
I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
And so I ask why again? if they separated all the pairs of siblings, were Santa and June together in the gigantic?
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones in the gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
But there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed in the gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb.
I don't know if Junpei's playing.
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
How does he know about the coffin? I guess if he was an assistant, he might have placed Snake in there. He may. Well, okay. I'll take that one back. I'll take that incredulous question back.
Well, that's...
Hello! He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphogenetic field set. Oh my god, they reveal themselves! It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. Like, perhaps, just like this. Oh, a friendly visual. The river flows from top to bottom, a single stream, into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction, it can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but it never flows backward. I went backwards plenty of times. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. The people downstream will never know about will never know about one another either. There we go. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphogenetic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? My name is Pogo Stick Jackson. Are we 0? Are we 0? I am I. The 9th letter of the alphabet. Oh my fucking god. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I'm less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. So are they speaking from the past, or are they saying in 9 years this will happen again? Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh shit.
Freeze.
God damn it. Oh, just let him do it. Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Okay, usually when Junpei thinks things, he still is speaking out loud. It's still voice acted. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. That doesn't look drained to me. It does kind of look like he's putting up a fight up there. Because he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Just let her keep them. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them. Is he not saying that out loud? He's a CEO. It's the humane thing to do. Honestly. Ever again. Ever again. So there is Junpei's twin that planned all this 9 years ago? I have no idea. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. Huh, count 3. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Take a fucking guess, Junpei. Let's see. He is, like, just dead silent now. Why is he quiet? Did they lose the fucking...
What?
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Oh, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Uh-huh.
Honk out 4.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
Honk out 5.
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier.
You do
at the
crime, give
Red.
cops a reason to exist. But she's not a criminal.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Tell him. Two plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Man, we don't know what Santa's up to. He could just be killing Ace and coming back, sparing us the gory details. I was watching. I watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness, was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant and we were as one. Frankman, you've made it! I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. My current crack theory is that June is 0. I have no evidence. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. Wait, what? Hello? How long has that been up there? Pogo is the mastermind. Literally, how long has this been up here? I'm gonna scream. My ears itch. Man, maybe I should just go with over-ear headphones next time I buy, like, actual nice ones. This is also the fucking... This is the ending music, I believe. Except we ain't at the ending. Not even close! It switched just a minute ago. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. So, wait. So, Akane 9 years ago matched up with Junpei from now? I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother, Aoi. Aoi? Aoi? See, I've always said it Aoi since, like, Danganronpa 1. But they've been saying it different in this one. Aoi? I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got into a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home! Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the notary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Is that just her name? Is that just her actual name? What a coincidence, if so. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 four-leaf clovers. Aw.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see,
Oh, he was already
collecting
blind.
9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
I was gonna say, it's fucking impressive that he found 9 at all, much less while also blind.
But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 four-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
I also love that they didn't get another voice actor. That's my favorite.
Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand?
Interesting. The four leaf is a mutation on the plant, so they tend to grow in groups. Huh.
If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the four-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these.
Clover's
They're
not a
promise
lot of
between
plants, but
friends.
one plant. Interesting. Kind of like shared root system, like sodgrass, I assume. That's why it grows well with sodgrass. I'm also now assuming. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single four-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say. I assume so. Hell yeah.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was only 1. But if there was only 1 door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors!
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
my brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator. And that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him Seven. I love that his name pops right over his face. Despair!
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by Seven. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. thought Akane got left behind. Or wait, I fucking don't remember, I guess. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. Oh, right, okay, yeah. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and Seven. The other children, the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and I looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom, the door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand closed over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
Oh, sorry. I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen and then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in
Junpei vision! I noticed it that time!
18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice. So, is this like stuff that Junpei is thinking that isn't voice acted actually Akane?
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck!
No shit?
Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Catch her up.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise.
No, I'll catch her
tell
up.
you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Basically, Junpei is seeing Akane's vision because of the morphogenetic field.
Well,
Yeah, I did get that point. I did get that part.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
I'm just wondering why, up until this point, all of Junpei's thoughts have been voice acted, and now they're not anymore. But then it's like this whole Akane vision I was reading myself, so that was my thought process.
I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
It's a fucking incinerator in a, like, replica ship. I think this might be part of the traps. I don't know if they cared about emergencies and shutting things off in them.
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. The fuck? Oh, puzzle? Puzzle for me? Puzzle time? We're overdue for a puzzle. We're overdue for a puzzle. What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Oh, she's gonna hack it! Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. This is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Program it, programmer. Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Hell yeah. Huh. Well, at least it's on now. Let's play Scrabble. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes? Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I'm not even gonna do this puzzle, am I? I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. So, if she was accessing Junpei from 9 years in the future's thoughts while he was like flirting hardcore with her 9 years in the future, I mean, you know, he had to be thinking some things with what this game has been implying. That's disgusting. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Did you see the elevator scene? I think so. I think I've seen almost everything at this point. When the bottom floor was flooded. That sounds familiar, but I don't remember exactly what happened. Oh, you know what? I feel like I changed my volume and, on this other screen. Sorry to, you know, change. And that's at about there. Okay, so it does, it keeps that. Okay, good. Anyhow. It was Hongo. Sorry, I want to make sure that I got all of this. First against the window and the entry door is a face, a frightening evil face. Okay. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Oh. I didn't think of that. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Thanks, Ace, yeah.
Oh,
Everyone say thank
my.
you,
How could you
pharmaceutical
call a
company
gentleman
CEO.
such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Oh, wow,
I'm quite
wow.
fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
I mean, you did kidnap 18 children. They were going in an elevator and Junpei was all, let's go down, and she's like, but it's wet down there, and there's a whole, back and forth. Right. Where Akane is trying to talk about the flood, but Junpei is being a freak. This is ringing a bell now.
You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
I'm gonna count that as a huh.
If you solve
Hung
the
count
puzzle,
is,
the
6.
verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
Yeah, but she's only got one bracelet. Oh, he threw the other 2 down.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1 and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I was trying to remember, I was trying to, like, it was hard for me to tell, there are so many doors, I couldn't tell. He scanned the bracelets, but then didn't go out the verified door. He went out a different door. Coming together. 5, June is 6. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. Oh, right, she was 5 back then. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
I mean, she is a child.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Sis, you didn't even look at it.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
You know this voice actor has so much fucking fun. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest, as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Damn! I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
How many times are we gonna go back and forth with that one? That's her, she's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now? Why was that not?
Yes, I am! How? How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
Well, obviously it works because she's still alive. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I mean, I don't know if you even really need to explain that. Well, I guess she doesn't know what situation he's in. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is. Zero is. Akane Kurashiki. Called it! Fucking go! She had to get everyone together to save herself from 9 years ago so she didn't die in a paradox time loop. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what. Although it would be kind of sick if she didn't, and she just, like, you know, like, spontaneously combusted. That would be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Incineration will begin in
So I am solving the puzzle.
6 minutes.
So cool. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. Got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
With my mind. It would be cool, I get it. Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Okay, hint. What? When I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. This square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I press hint? Pressing the button again makes the numbers disappear. It looks like I can turn them on and off. There's some special meaning to there being two modes? What could it mean? When I flip the hint off, all the empty spots look like the one in the bottom right. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe you need to make all the numbers and the squares the same one? Or the same. Switch out a yellow square. Numbers that show up in the hint change too. Okay, well I haven't gotten that fucking far yet. It looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. Okay, I just wanted to turn it back on, okay? For example, when I switch out 3 with 5, the hint number increases by 2. Okay, well give me a fucking second, okay? I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Okay. Fuck, let me get my goddamn... Get my fucking hexadecimal out. Which fucking sheet was that one on? God damn it. So let's see. We switch like that. Okay, okay, okay. And I'm trying to get it to do what? I forgot. What am I actually trying to do here? You're trying to get a specific word. Oh. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. The fucking password was password. That was... Man, I thought I was gonna do math! Why are these puzzles easier than I think? I was so hyped up for it. You're... What? Did you hear that the Lou's password was Lou3? Outstanding. Okay, so, what was the password? Because I went away from that screen. The screen is gone now. I didn't know what I was supposed to look at. It was just a typo? What? Hang on. Can I go back on my own stream right quick? Why don't I, stop streaming so I can watch the VOD and go back? I thought it was password. I also thought it was password. It can't go back! There's no fucking hints on this one. Akane is gonna die. Cause what the fuck is the password? Fucking help! Can I look up... Let me look... If I look up a guide but I don't actually go too far to just see the previous screen, hang on. Oh, this is so easy, man. It 100% was password. It's fucking password, right? Like it fits. Password? Oh, okay. I'm inputting a password now. Then, are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? I actually have the answers, so let me know if you need hints. I actually can't remember if the previous screen even helps with this part. Bro! Let's see. Okay. 999 incinerator puzzle. Oh no, not the wiki. 99 remakes new final puzzle in 30 seconds. I blew past the first part of the puzzle just to get stuck on 9. I honestly already tried that. The goal was to put password below and make every empty tile on the grid 9. Okay. Is the puzzle flipped upside down in the PC remake? They replaced it with a completely different puzzle. What is going on here? Did I not put guide on here? The fuck? Because this is all just Reddit discussion. Okay. We're gonna watch a video. But we're gonna pause it before it gets anywhere. Just so I can look at the screen. Try password again? I might try again to see if... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Let me see, it's too many numbers anyhow. Or click password? too many numbers for that to be relevant. The different final puzzles in 999. Okay. I'm just gonna keep seeing if Junpei will talk to me if I keep doing this. The screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that one? Bitch! I just looked at it. I don't know. I remember not understanding the last screen. Do I have to like convert it to hexadecimal? Okay, well, I mean, I'm actually not sure if this is even Drought swap. Alright, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I have written only down to L, so N is 23. Oops. N 24. O 25. P is 26. This is probably not it, because this is P is not in hex. Yeah, but I mean, they keep a. Do you want to know? No, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, I'm just like going all the way to the end of the alphabet with it, because they used it a little bit further later. So it's not hexadecimal, it's whatever is next. And we're just gonna digital root that. So P is 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. A is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, I just need to go down further for Q, S. Q would be 27. R would be 28. S would be 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. Right? Yeah. Help. I'm not doing quick math right now. 1 plus 1 is 2, so it'd be 2, 2. I need to go even further down for W. T is 30. U 31. V is 32. W is 33. 6. O is 25. Is 7. R is 28. Is 10. Is 1. And D is 13, which is 4. Do I think this is the answer? No. But I will try it. Bam. The puzzle. The answer ended up being password. And after it was an extra space? What do you mean an extra space? The fuck? Is it 9 or 9? Because that was the number you made. I did a bunch of 9s. What do you mean is extra space? The 9th square. Maybe that's the password? What? Because it's only... So what, is just blank? But I did a blank. The puzzle. I solved it by making the hint squares all 9. Bitch, I did that! Hidden number should be 9 as well, that means... The number after password on the puzzle screen is 9. And the password in this thing is asking for... I should input... Wait, is it... I fucking hate when they do that!
Yes, that's it.
Bro, has anyone in their right mind ever fucking figured that out? I'm gonna be on Reddit all goddamn night.
Akane, did you get it?
Akane, has it been less than 5 minutes?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
10:13. I know, right? She's kebabbed, bro.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will.
Don't swear at her. She's baby. I hit the enter key. That keyboard that just showed on the screen was not the keyboard I was provided with.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
And what the fuck was the little cross thing for? What was all of that?
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Am I gonna get my... I'm not even gonna get the you found it. We're already back to novel. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I'd had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. Okay. What a ripoff. Question. If the only goal was just to save herself, like... This, I think this just comes into fucking time loops and paradoxes and whatnot, but it's like... She did save herself. She knew, after she put the puzzle in, that the answer was 9. Why recreate the whole ass ship? Akane is our twin? She's like our brain link, I guess. Why not just fucking tell Junpei everything that was going on? Or is it the whole oh, you can only access the morphic genetic field through these specific things? But then at the same time, it's like, why not? Well, the point is she didn't know. But she then put in the puzzle and grew up and knew that she needed to go back and save herself. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. I don't think I'm explaining it either. Maybe it'll fucking come up, I don't know. For a while, I just lay there laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I am so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Hang up!
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give to someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Having a breakdown?
Okay.
Shut it.
Man, they're finishing each other's sentences already? Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So, what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Did he press it and it didn't work, or has he just not fucking pressed it yet?
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
I need everyone to contribute with I believe it's called an interrobang when you use an exclamation point and a question mark right next to each other.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. So true. And again. And again. Me, how I figured out the puzzle. Thank you for contributing, Zen. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping? Also, like, a fucking equation did pop up after we entered the password. Like, something else popped up on this, like, previous screen. Am I wrong?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. Okay, thank you. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then Basically, she's only alive because Junpei saved her, right? But he only saved her because of the Nonary games happened. So basically, she knows she'll die if she doesn't get his help. So you get this kind of blueprint. Oh, right! Because she had been connecting with Junpei the whole time, not just at this last puzzle. Let me find an explanation. I'm not doing a good job. I, like, was ignoring that part. Okay, yeah. In my brain, it was just like, no, if all she needs to do is put in the number 9, then, like, she put in the number 9, and she could just tell him in the future, hey, just put in the number 9, and tell me in the past to put in the number 9. That was my thought process. I forgot about the rest of the games. Door 9. No, that's it. The number in the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Is it a Q?
Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. The only part that gets confusing is how did she end up living in the first place to make the games? That's the hard part to explain. Yeah, that paradox there. And we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Okay, hang on. It was fucking... What was it? I already forgot the numbers. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 8 is 26, which digital roots out to 8? This makes me think. See, I don't even bother thinking about, like, paradoxical time loop situations. It's just like, okay, that's just, they chose to do a time loop, and we're just gonna live with the consequences of it. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this, or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go. Light a man on fire, they're warm for a day. Light a man on fire, and they're warm for the rest of the light. They're... what? I mean... Zen, you did say the same thing twice there. That's so profound. I mean, so true.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Not the same thing twice, you're bad at reading? Oh no. Light a man on fire, they're warm for a day. Light a man on fire and they're warm for the rest of their life. Light a man a fire. There we go, okay. My brain did just hop right over that word, huh? I'm doing my best, okay? I'm fucking doing my best. Hurry, 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 hurry. No time for tangents about lighting people on fire.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
This is cool. I like this all synced up like that.
2. Central gate has been opened.
Why are you expecting me to light people on fire? Because you're talking about it.
Incineration system has been disabled.
So what? What was it? If it wasn't a 9, what was it supposed to be? No, no time to be happy. Time to go. Sorry, did I not read the other line? Oh, thank fucking Christ. I did not read that line.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go,
They were literally
go!
talking about a child spontaneously combusting. Pogo is a pyromaniac deep inside. So true! Come on, guys, move it! Sorry, I did not process what he just said. Oh, 9 seconds. Also, the incinerating starts in less than 9 seconds. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Listen, I wasn't talking about the child spontaneously combusting. I was talking about June spontaneously combusting. Like, adult June. This game just loves its 9s. I mean, it's literally called 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. So, I was talking about, like, if the puzzle didn't get solved and Akane back then didn't know the answer and then got incinerated, that wouldn't adult Akane just also be incinerated right there in front of us. So, not talking about child spontaneously combusting. Listen, we have standards on this program. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We've still gotta find the dead. Oh, well, fuck, easy. You found it? Tell me I found it. Is everyone gonna pants? Oh, good. We're all gonna contribute. But that's funnier.
Shit.
Not everyone contributed to the panting.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Thank you, Zen, for contributing. Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. I was about to say, another one who had fun with voice acting. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. So is that what all the, like, feverish stuff was with... present Akane? That she's just, like, experiencing fucking time loop paradox sickness? So Clover and Snake are twins as well? I don't think they're twins. I think they're just, like, regular siblings, but they are, like, brain-linked, I guess. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Aoi!
Aoi. Yeah, I was saying that very wrong. They aren't twins. Snake is older, and Junpei and Akane aren't siblings at all. I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, Aoi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. And Snake just didn't remember this and just assumed that she died, or what? Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. And again, why did she not... did they both just pretend to not know each other? Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. Snake and Seven assumed she died, I guess? Yeah, well, wouldn't Snake have remembered? Well... They chose siblings because they needed two subjects to be very close emotionally, basically is what I understand, so that's why Junpei is linked despite not being siblings. Akane and Junpei linked despite not being siblings. What about the skull on her wrist? That's the, Oh yeah, did she verify? It would be funny if she did explode right there. In mid-hug. Okay, now I'm talking about children exploding. Okay, standards on this program, out the window. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. Okay, she remembered. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. Never hug people in a death game, truly. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Tell me I found it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd called Seven in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. Well... Now was Snake actually looking at you? I hate to say it. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. LOL. Like, every time they word it like that, I'm like, but words mean things.
All right, let's get out of here.
I'm also one of those people who I'm like, does listening to an audiobook count as reading? I think yes, it counts, but no, it's not reading the verb. Ah! Me when I click on the wrong
If
screen.
we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time to get moving. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar Seven and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. Was this all just like Snake, like, not remembering a voice, not because they didn't say the name, not wanting to mention things because they threatened Clover? It only counts if you can recap the book. Okay, tell them. We only gatekeep a little bit, not too much. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. That's why I personally could never, like, count an audio, like, me listening to an audiobook as reading, because I do not process information that way. But some people do. And that's fine. And it's valid. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is someone talking? Huh, count! What are we at? 6? Or 7? I'll call it 7.
Hey, Junpei, can I
7
ask you
for
something?
7.
What's up?
Like, if a person read the book for you live, that would still be reading. Why would the digital element change anything? Yeah, you know, fair. Exactly. It's just like, it's not an invalid way of getting information. I just don't think on a technicality that it's the verb of reading. It's the verb of listening.
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Okay, good. They're gonna explain it to me. Oh, let's let them run for a while and see if anybody trips. We still got 2 to go. Well, actually, we got 1 to go, because the final one is usually just the icon for it. How long should we let them run, gamers? Should we read a whole audiobook while they run up the stairs? See if they get out of breath? Where's Clover? I don't see her on the screen, so I'm suspicious. Okay.
Yeah, all 5 of us.
9 hours, you're so right.
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26.
That's enough.
That
I'm going to
makes
bed
our
soon.
digital route
Okay.
8.
Well, we'll finish the game so that Zen can see it.
It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Huh, count. 8.
Because you were the person
7
who
for
taught
7
me
and 8
about
for
the
Lotus.
idea of bases.
Oh.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
Okay, it was P. It is a P. But it's like backwards.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
They're talking real normal style. For people who've been running upstairs. Haha, P. Haha, Lee. Haha, so funny. The name Lee. Let's all point and laugh. Fucking autocorrect. Cough, base 35.
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
She's just reading right off my card right here. Everyone take note of my notes. Base 67. Hey!
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
This is literally me 2 minutes ago.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Hang on. Something's wrong, because I have P as 26. Where the fuck the notes are going? Just set it down! Hang on. So that was wrong anyways! How wrong was I? Go back. Where did I fuck up? Okay. Hang on. Q16. H17. I fucking skipped 18! That's why I was wrong the other time I tried to use the hexadecimal and I fucked it up. And I was like, I thought I put it in just right. Ooh! I'm not beating the dumbass allegations! Unbelievable.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
And then it was a Q to make 26. So, none of us are laughing about P today. Everyone contribute. I'll even contribute this time, fuck it. Oh, sorry, fuck. I should have known. I should have known. Sorry, everyone.
Q.
Thank you, Zen.
26!
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Of course. Time for more running. Y'all been running the whole time. Did they stop? Why did we say? Well, that's been my bit. Is that, like, in, like, if this was an actual scenario or even a movie, they would all be, like, panting or saying their exclamations all at the exact same time. But since this is originally a DS video game where you have to, like, click to advance individual dialogue and nobody talks over each other, everybody individually, like, makes their noise of surprise at different times. And so I've been saying, okay, did everybody get their noise of surprise in? Has everyone contributed? I see. Okay, good. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. Move. I got 18 minutes. Okay, sorry. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Okay, they're both here as well. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. Where's Santa? Oh, right, Santa and Akane are elsewhere. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. He's got 18 minutes? Digital Route 9? No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be that many more of these steps left. I mean, it's what, like 5 floors? Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Rifled? Does he just mean rifle? Rifle present tense? Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally! See, now they're all gonna pant in order. Oh, Clover had a lot. Sorry, my bad. Now I'll go. Jesus, I can barely breathe. Thank you, Zen, for contributing. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Thank you for contributing as well, Frankman.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes. We're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You don't know that. You don't know where she is. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. Tell me I found it. Say you found it. Felt a hand on my shoulder. Suspicious. It was always. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. Didn't he say one of them died? He just assumed that because he couldn't remember her not dying? We were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Okay, so what the fuck are they on now? Are they not even in the ship? Were they in Building Q? Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. It was a beautiful sunrise, too, if I do say so myself. Wait, hang on. I just hovered over your name, Brinkman? Oh, okay. I hovered over, like, the, like, emoji in front of your name, or the badge, or whatever that fucking is, and I saw it just out of the corner of my eye, and instead of seeing Raging Wolf Helm, I read Raging Wolf He Him, and I was like, ah yes, this is a transgender furry thing. So, I mean, fucking, what's the word for when you make the, the improper associations? I assume she filled it with ping pong balls to get it to come back up. Of course! Oh, of course. That would be so metal. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Freudian slip, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes, finally, air. Gah. Damn, that sun is bright. Can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
I'll count that. I'll count the what as a huh. We're at 9.
This is...
Hell yeah. Oh
This is
no.
the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Better start writing help messages in the
Oh
sand.
my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, sun. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? 10! Did I just hear something fall? When I tell you my jaw was on the floor, I didn't expect it to. Right, our bracelets. Why did my autocorrect add words to the end of my sentence? Didn't mean to type 2. Scammed. Guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. Oh no, a falling anvil! Bonk! That's it. Out of context? Somebody clip that, because out of context, I just realized how fucking funny that is. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. Shocker. Okay, why? My screen feels super bright. Even though I know I turned this down. Okay, that's better for my sensitive baby eyes. There's never a detonator to begin with. Figures. I really love this drawing of Junpei.
Akane.
Just disoriented enough. You better take that vest off.
Jumpy.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Yeah, where the fuck is Santa? Santa and Akane? This fucking slow zoom? Show me my flowchart. They're on the boat. They're not on the boat. They were there with them in person. Where's current present day Santa and Akane? But yeah. The field carried them? Of course. So true. New credit song. They were never physically there. Oh, shit. Okay, now start VLR and don't sleep till you finish. Okay. VLR is long and kind of confusing. So, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I said I was familiar with the Nonary games. I did not realize it took you 50 hours. Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever. I did not realize that the Nonary games is a collection of games. So I clicked on 999 because it was first. As it turns out, the game I'm familiar with, I believe, is Virtue's Last Reward. The one I remember has like ally and betray. And I'm sure you can tell me if that's Virtue's Last Reward or what. Zero Escape is the trio. Nonary Games is 999. Yes, that's VLR. Okay. Wait, what's the other game then? If it's a trio. Tell me I found it.
Are you okay?
Okay, that's what I thought. Anyways. Zero Time Dilemma? Do I have... Pause. Wait, that's not what I meant. But, oh yeah. the launcher won't launch if you're already playing the game, it turns
this
out.
Is nothing.
Oh wait, hang on.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look
Hurry,
okay.
I got 9 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry, Zen, I'm sorry. We're almost done. We're almost done. It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set. VLR ZTD 999 for me, which is so controversial. I would be murdered for that. Okay, I'm interested then. I'm interested. It's just VLR and ZTD has made GF. Okay.
How does it look then?
Okay, is that a different voice actor for Junpei? I'm not paying enough attention. What is it look? Oh. He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
I was gonna say, I barely glanced this picture disappearing in the credits and I'm like, did we see that?
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless.
No, you'll see why I like them. I feel like you'll make choices that feel more impactful to the story. VLR and ZTD. I mean, okay.
You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
That is the same voice actor. I love this guy. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing was a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, and here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. I can see her. It's like I'm there. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
God, that sounds awesome.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Is Clover old enough to drive?
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. She just did, we just talked about this. She's 18 in 999? Okay. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Also, the way you phrased that confirms some things for me. I'm sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious. How dead is Ace? Did he get shotted? Do we know? I don't know if we know. I love that games have adult characters. I hate when I'm playing games and everyone's like 15. So true. Like, grow up already.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
and he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I
Help
could.
me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. Is it 7? All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big, swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth, where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
There was fucking 5 of them. They were holding him down. You know they were holding him
I
down.
didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Why would you tell them? Fucking lie.
I couldn't forgive them for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody?
Because he's a
Any
freak!
ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Okay. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore. It fucking worked, though, is the thing. All of this fucking worked.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
Clover, hit every bump. Yeah! Wait, find a way to sell ads to the right mind? Concuss that motherfucker. So, okay. All of this was because he wanted someone to transmit to him what a human face looks like? Is that what this is going for?
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
This is the stupidest fucking motive I've ever heard.
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Man, fucking blind people have this problem.
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
Snake, school his ass.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well.
Guess he really is facing it. Oh my god.
You see, the human collective consciousness.
I know, right? I was gonna say, Snake here probably fuming. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on. Good choice, good choice.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy. Well, did we even explain anything to her yet? She's the only one who does not know.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up.
I like my answer better, selling ad space to the mind. Yeah. There's fucking hair all over my stress ball. It's bothering me.
During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic.
Fucking hypnotize them into buying shit from Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Are you even gonna let him? Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora.
I was gonna
of the
say that
family
little fucking
Solanaceae.
mandrake.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I use that extract to create soparil.
Wasn't the fucking Soparil money what got him enough money to fucking do this in the first place? I didn't realize Soparil started after. It reminds me of Futurama where they show ads in people's dreams. Ugh!
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hungo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm. Okay, question answered. I was gonna ask where in the timeline this was, but she doesn't seem traumatized enough. So I assumed it was before.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the
Honk out.
lady at the shop
11.
said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
That's so cute.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
After June?
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
That's so romantic though. If a guy gave me a voodoo doll of himself, I'd be swooning. What you gonna do to that voodoo doll?
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe.
Oh no. Oh, not the casual racism.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Oh, we made it so far.
So I give this. It me.
Junpei canceled.
So we always together.
I'll forgive him because he's like 10.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached out my hand and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Should have
Jumpy.
left him on the boat. This is painful. It was hard. It went on a very long time. Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words. 5!
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hill. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. Cute! There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. The same person. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Is it because I tapped into the morphogenetic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do we make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
Huh, count 12!
What? Hmm?
Has everyone contributed? Those are some skinny legs. Hello? Huh? It's connected? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun poured down on her head. Pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. It was hot enough for her to fucking melt! End. Don't forget your towel! Zen, so glad you made it to the end. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure. Nope, not on this one. There we go. Save complete! Access the flowchart or return to the title screen. Oh, I was not given a choice. I want to know what it's called. Oh, it's just called End. Okay, dope. Oh. So here's my plan. I don't have too much time left, but I don't want to start a new game. Or I don't want to start a new game in this series. I think it's a little, OMG, I've gotten a few of my friends 99 VLR to support the creators, but you're the only ones who actually played, let alone finished. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I do want to play the other games in the trilogy. I don't want to start them when I only have, like, 20 minutes left of the stream. I also don't want to stop my stream 20 minutes early. I'm in a good vibe right now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm having fun. So here's something that I have been thinking of. I have been wanting to play for a little minute. I do need to download it. I should have done this ahead of time, but I didn't know how long this would take. I have been slowly... I don't know why I turned this horrible noise back on. Hang on. We're gonna go... We're going here. You should get Paranormicite, horror visual novel, but like actual horror, not like psychological. Binged it, very good. Okay. I've been slowly, I finally fucking turned on emails for when games in my wish list are on sale, so I'm like building up my wish list. I did buy Disco Elysium, but that's not what I'm starting right now with 20 minutes left in my stream. I'm gonna play a little bit of Slime Rancher. We're gonna ranch some slimes for a little bit here. Let me also, while we're here, store. I really fucking wish I could figure out how to get the music to keep playing. I've been playing DE2. Yeah, let me just put on in Norma. Is it on Sim? Or on Sim? Help? Steam? Site. There it is. No, it's half off right now. What do you know? I'm not going to buy it right now, even though half off is a good freaking deal. The game may not... The game may... Help! The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. You know my birthday. View. And add to wish list. Oh, you don't need to... No, you don't need to play with sound. That's fine. How did I know it was going to be Slime Rancher? I don't know how you knew it was going to be Slime Rancher. Probably the morphogenetic field. Alright, actually I can just close right out of this, and close right out of that, and close right out of this, and close right out of that. And we're gonna scoot that right over there with the games, and we're gonna open that right up. There's some jump scares and a bit of gore, but not anything wild. Okay, we can handle that. We can handle that. I'm glad that you specified that it was actual horror and not psychological, knowing my past with having my own psychological problems. Hee hee, hoo hoo. Oh, I'm so excited to ranch some slimes. I know Slime Rancher 2 is out, but I don't know anything about that. I know about Slime Rancher 1, and that's the one I want to play. Also, I don't know exactly how much plot is there. Oh, it fucking heard me. I love the noises. Who up sliming their ranch? Me when my ranch expires and it gets a little moldy slimy. Anyways. DLC? Okay, what do I need to know about this? Okay, we definitely... There we go. Go. Okay, we're gonna... What is the default? Okay, sure. Should we anti the aliases? I don't actually know what it means. We can just leave all the rest of this as is. This is fine. Let's see if I need to change any of these later. Disable mouse look smooth. What if I want the mouse to look smooth? I may invert. I often find myself inverting the y-axis. No, I don't have that. Tutorial show all. Let's leave Camera Bob off. We've had enough of motion sickness streams. Night's End! I hope it's not too late. Before I forget, and in case you start VLR without me being in the stream, the main character isn't voice acted, and do not look up why it's a major spoiler. Noted. Okay. Cool, that feels fine to me. New game. Game 1. Oh, go. Choose a save icon. Is this... Okay, am I remembering correctly that there's a pog fruit? Anti-alias changes how the models present their pixels on the screen. Ah. Of course. Is one of these a pog fruit? Or am I thinking of a different game? Or a different fruit, perhaps? Wait, I kind of like this kissy one. Oh my god, there's so many icons. Hang on, I gotta see if there's fucking pog fruits in Slime Rancher. Wait, I'm gonna leave this tab open so that I can read about the final puzzle on Reddit. Is it called a pog? It's called a pogo fruit! It's not even a pog fruit, it's a fucking pogo fruit! Which one is it? Which one is it? Yeah! I was right, I was right, I was right! Come back. Is this one? Fuck yeah! Pogo mentioned! I accidentally napped for 3 hours. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. Oh no. Oh no. Live a life of Slime Rancher and explore the wonders of the far, far range at your own pace. We're not gonna rush it, but should we be casual? A relaxed take on adventure mode without any threat of star slimes. Snar slimes. We're gonna do adventure mode. A Gordo slime will eat until it bursts. So true. Okay, save in progress. Okay, alright. So rarely do I play games that have to load. 1,000 light years away from Earth on a planet known as the Far Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime rancher. Fucking protagonist name if ever I heard one. Gimme. Hop to it. Okay. Okay, and I don't have to hold. Okay, alright. Wait, what just popped up? I've hacked a slime! Oh my god. BRB, I'm gonna call. Have fun! I hope you can hear this awesome sound! Just kidding. Get back in here. I just wanted to hear the sound. Oh, Slimepedia entry. Oh my god. Sound design is awesome! Can I also... Okay, good. Eat up, babies. Fight over it. Fight over my carrots. A hearty chicken bread to be twice as tasty as its cousin on Earth. What this? Oh, what this? Press E to activate. Oh. Well, that's all too much. Oh, I have mail. How to check mail? Oh, of course, the plort market. Slimes. Okay. Fruit, veggies, meat. Okay, it eats all of them. Oh. I'm not going to spend too much time reading through everything and learning right now. I might do that on my own. I might Slime Ranch on my own and then come back to this save knowing a little bit more. I am familiar with this game, but I don't remember the specifics. Star Mail! Miss LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome. And extend our support. I read ahead. And extend our support to you in your bold new adventure as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range. Until you get more familiar with your surroundings, traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack, or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. The 7Z Corporation, providing tools you need to get the job done for us for a small fee. The 7Z Corporation. Horrible. Capitalist nightmare. God, Beatrix is so cute. Okay, so I can't go this way. Ah! That costs so much! How do I... How do I make that thing go away? Okay. Get back over here. Okay, thank you. All of them! Hello, Beatrix. The name's Hobson Twilgers, rancher, explorer, hardly knower, and the former owner of this here ranch. You now call your own. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember, and felt there was one last adventure left in me, so I've set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love, so keep your peepers peeled for notes like these, if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and then. Be talking to you. I love hearing what old coots have to say. Oh! Wrong way. There they are! Okay. Pogo fruits! Fucking cool! Most common fruit. And the most delicious. Are they not ripe enough yet? I may actually, hang on, how do I am gonna go ahead and swap out. Oh, hang on. There we go. Because I already feel myself fucking that up and shooting something I don't mean to. I know if you get too many in there, they can escape. Gimme, gimme. Did I get the... Oh, I don't have the spaces. All of you. All of you. Give me... Fort, market. That's... that one. Ho ho. Great. Oh my god, riches and wealth. Oh my god, they suck though. I know right away I gotta get something for my hens. Cool. Prevents the uprising, keeping... Okay, I don't know if that's where I want them though. Maybe I want them here. And you eat. What do you eat? Oh, I thought it told me their diet when I picked them up. There you go. Is this, no, that's not the one I wanted. Where's the information one? Ah, maybe? Where? Market. Cool. Resources? Favored by none. Do I have to feed them? Of course, roosteros and chickadoos. Don't make them anxious. Oh. Complex nature of chicken romance keeps their coop from exceeding 12 grown chickens. Okay. Well, that'll be easy because I'll be feeding them. This seems like I want to have it send me somewhere. So I gotta get a roostro. So that my chickens can fuck. This is the one I just looked at, right? Yes. Alright, well I already have too many fucking slimes. Give me that fucking pole. Fuck yeah! Oh my god. So little. I will take your natural resources for what will soon be a factory farm. Oh. Who am I shooting? Who am I shooting now? Chickadoo. Sorry, little baby. I want the slime more. Oh my god. Scary down here, scary down here. Also, I don't have room. These slimes are totally metal. If only Zen was still here. Oh, right. Eat up, fuckers. Sorry, I'll shoot you back out in a second. rock slime. How much was it for a new fucking coop? What? Where'd you come from? Hey! Where'd you come from? Hey! Where'd you come from? The fucking chickens come out at night. Oop. Alright, and how much for a fucking, Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh my god, he took me on a journey! God, I love that sound. Alright, you're free. Enjoy it. How the fuck did you get over there? Me when I shoot it at the wrong machine. Oop. So anyways. There we go! And here we go. Wait, what do you eat? Oh, fuck. Oh, it doesn't tell me when I suck them up. We'll be right back. Then I'll probably have to let it go to bed. That's not. This is the information one. Me, Slimus, rock slimes, veggies. Fuck. I shotted all my carrots away. Oop. Hello. Enjoy it. I have to go find a carrot. New carrots? No, mine. What the? Oh my, Largo slimes are large slime hybrids formed when slime eats a port unlike its own. Back to keep them on your nozzle or shoot to send them flying. But I wanted to have you. There's a... I saw you. I need to fill up my vac with things that are not slime so I don't accidentally suck up the slime when I hit the floor. Well, there's a fucking firefly plort. There's a fucking firefly slime. Where? Wow. That's so pretty. Me when I transform into Owen Wilson. Oh my god, what a good noise. I can taste that noise. Ooh, yum yum yum. Here you go, my guy. You know how I changed the settings specifically? Uh-huh. We can get all that later. Enjoy it, my guy. Oh! They want to be friends so bad. Is there like an exhaustion meter on this thing? Yeah, no, I literally like changed the controls to be more intuitive to me, and then I started doing the opposite of what it was. staying out. Like, is there a certain point that I have to go to bed? Okay, I just stay out all night long. Oh, not you. I saw it. Gimme. Yes! Phosphor slime. Except I know I need to save up for something with a roof for this one. So that one's just gonna stay in there for a while. Is there fall damage? Please slide down gentle style. I realized I don't know how to get back up. Oh good, it's easy. I also, when I notice my bottom left corner, there is in fact an exhaustion meter. Kitty cat! Give me the cat! Oh! Give me the cat! Fuck you! Oh my god, where do they all come from? There's so many! I think I'm lost. These guys are gonna just be fucking sucked up in my gun for a minute here until I can afford to buy proper homes for them all. You? Oh my god, they went down even more? The market fucking sucks! What? Now how'd you let that happen? God damn it. My one slime! My one rock slime! Just the one! Wait. Does it double plort now? Get the... Me when it's bedtime! But now I'm into it. Where am I fucking... I know I had two! Back over here. Diet meat, favorite stony hen. Diet fruit, favorite cuberry. Largo slimes. Source? Slimes diet. Okay. Hybrid, okay. Twice as big. Combined diet. Enticing, okay. Maximize profits. Too big to vac, can only be transported using the vac nozzle. Difficult to control. Things get out of hand. Threat. The ravenous tar slime! Full tank of water. It took a water? Flortonomics. Produces both source slimes. Okay. Well, fuck. The thing's already in there. You're not gonna go over there. Alright, so, okay, I need to read more about their habitats. Low star is so cute. Special needs. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so they need to go into a cave. I think I remember this. If you rub it in your hair, it glows and looks really cool. Fuck yeah. I'm doing that. Where cave? Can they not actually fly? They just have cute little wings. Me when it's 2 a.m. I should go to bed, huh? And I should go to bed IRL too. I'm gonna read my star mail first. Rise and shine! Hey B, what's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what it's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time? Wow. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do now. A lot of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. Guess I better leave it to you and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Cool. Sleep until morning. 6 a.m. Return to ranch. Okay, so I have saved. Save and quit, even better. Alright, well, that was fucking fun. I'm probably gonna stay up all night playing that. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, that was fun. I'm so glad I finished 999. I will be back next week for Virtue's Last Reward. Don't you even worry about it. And I will be on Tessie's channel tomorrow with Deltarune as per usual. I need to go to bed now. I'm starving and I want a bowl of cereal, but I don't have any milk. Ooh, does Slime Rancher keep playing music if I click off? Oh, the whole thing minimizes. That's good. That's great. That's what I wanted. Gotta figure out how to not do that. But at least the music plays! For fuck's sake. Alright. Good night. I love you.